What's up, everybody? Now, Halo here says that its new Precision Plus GPS can track your dog to within about 2 feet. Now, that's a pretty bold claim because if you've ever actually used a GPS dog fence before, you already know accuracy is really important. And a couple of feet might not sound like much on paper, but it really matters a lot whenever your dog is sprinting down the road, taking off, or pushing the edge of a boundary. So in this review, we're going to take a closer look at the Halo Collar 5 and see how well this Precision Plus GPS is actually working, how meaningful it is, or just marketing noise. Now, honestly, this really is where Halo is putting its reputation on the line with the Halo Collar 5. Precision Plus GPS is not about showing a dot on your phone. It is about whether or not this system will actually understand where your dog is in real space. This is especially true when you're close to the boundary. Now, Halo says that this collar uses dual frequency GPS, tapping into both L1 and L5 satellite bands, along with real time corrections from ground stations, like drift prevention and some AI based filtering that deal with obstacles. Now, on paper, what allows it to narrow location accuracy down to about 2 feet outdoors. Now, it also connects across a massive network of satellites, and that really helps in terms of environments where signals usually get messy, like near trees or buildings or uneven terrain. So, this isn't just a spec bump, it's Halo trying to solve one of the biggest concerns that people have with GPS fences in general. Can you actually trust it? Now, at the same time, it's still GPS, so you should expect stronger consistency, not perfection in every situation. Now, with that being said, accuracy is one thing, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if the collar can't keep up with your dog. Now, Halo says that the Halo Collar 5 uses something called always on tracking, and it's checking your dog's position up to 20 times per second. That's directly on the device. Now, on top of that, the app also gives you real time updates so that you can actually follow your dog's movement as it happens. Unlike some trackers that go into sleep mode or lag behind, this one is specifically designed to stay active the entire time. And that matters a lot if you've got a real high energy dog or one that tends to test those boundaries at full speed, like one of my Dobermans. Now, there are several advantages here, and one of the biggest advantages is the flexibility. Now, with the Halo Collar 5, you can create a wireless GPS fence pretty much anywhere, right from your phone. There's no digging, obviously, there's no wires, no installation headaches. You just type in an address, zoom in, and drop your fence post, save it, edit it, pause it, turn it on, off, whenever you want to. It doesn't matter. These fences can scale from a small yard all the way up to a massive open area. So whether or not you're at home, traveling, out on a big property, it adapts. And because the fence data is stored directly on the collar, it will keep working even if you lose Wi Fi or cell service. Now, granted, most of what you'll actually interact with on a day to day happens inside the Halo app, and that's where you're going to manage your fences. You're going to track your dog there, check battery levels, adjust settings, get alerts. Now, you can also see things like the GPS status, daily activity reports, and it works on iOS and Android. And it also includes activity tracking features, and these give you insight into things like the dog's movement, the rest time, overall patterns. It's not meant to replace a vet or anything medical like that, but it does give you a much clearer picture of your dog's general routine over time. Now, of course, absolutely none of this really works unless your dog understands the system and what the boundary means. Now, Halo uses a combination of sound, vibration, and static feedback to train that behavior into your dog. Now, they split this into prevention and encouragement. And prevention kicks in near boundaries to warn or redirect, while encouragement uses cues like whistle tones or go home signals that help guide your dog back to safety. Now, the system is tied into Cesar Millan's training approach, and that's inside the app, which is meant to build consistent behavior over time. However, no matter how good the tech is, this still comes down to training, and it takes repetition, it takes consistency to make it work. You've got to get out there, you've got to take the time, you've got to make it happen. Now, in terms of everyday use, Halo built this to be something that you do not have to think about constantly. Battery life is rated for up to 48 hours and it can recharge in about an hour. It uses a mix of GPS, LTE, Wi Fi, and Bluetooth to stay connected. And Halo says that the dedicated chips really help keep those connections stable. It's also rated IP67 for water resistance, so it can handle the rain and the mud and even a little swimming. Now, they include a protective case in the box as well, which is an awfully nice touch if your dog is especially rough on the gear. Now, word of advice before picking one up, you do want to make sure that it's a good fit. Now, the collar is designed for dogs over 5 months old and at least 10 pounds, with neck sizes between 8 and just over 30 inches. Now, in the box, you get everything that you need to dial in that fit, and that includes different contact options and a sizing kit. Now, that fit actually matters a lot more than people think, and it's because it directly impacts both comfort and how well the training feedback is going to work. Now, as for the price, it's currently sitting around $524, down from $599. But to use the GPS cell features and the wireless fences, you're going to need a subscription plan starting at $9.99 a month. Now, there are a few extras bundled in, like the warranty, you get a satisfaction guarantee, financing options, and if you use the pet sided link, you can also knock another $25 off, which brings it down closer to the $4.99 range before the subscription. So is the Halo Collar 5 worth it? Well, that really depends on what you are specifically looking for. If all you need is a basic tracker or traditional fence, then this is probably more tech than is necessary. But if you care about accuracy and the real-time tracking and the flexible boundaries that it offers, along with app control and having everything tied into a single system, it makes a strong case. Precision Plus GPS is the headline feature, but the real value comes from how everything works together in tandem. And that includes tracking and fencing, training, daily usability. Now, you just want to keep in mind that the subscription is required. Training is a big part of this process, and the GPS performance can still vary, and it depends on your environment. Now, if you want a smarter and much more flexible approach to a GPS dog fence, then this is definitely one of the more compelling options that are available out there. Be sure to let me know in the comments if you trust a GPS fence for your dog or if you still prefer a physical setup. And of course, if you're interested, be sure to check the link in the description box for that extra discount, and I will see you in the next video.